K-2 only was a big jump for us, but it was one that our teachers felt was very sound and very grounded. Not only our K-2 teachers who fell in love with it immediately, but our 3 through 8 teachers also saw the strong potential in the foundational reading skills that this curriculum offers, and were very supportive and encouraging for us to go ahead and deviate from the norm and go with the standalone K-2 program and then try to find something that was a good fit for that 3-8.
So if you want to do a Likert scale of 1 to 10 of how satisfied I am just with the program in general, it would be a 10. It would definitely be a 10. And support would be a 10. Superkids has been a very different experience than anything that I've seen in the last 27 years. It's been an incredible experience.
So as we looked at the different resources available to us, Superkids came out way ahead of the others.
Last year was the first year that all of our kids in 3rd grade started in kindergarten with the Superkids Reading Program, and then were tested at the 3rd grade level. We have 5 elementary schools in Franklin, and holistically across the district, we had a 90% pass rate in every building. I don't think that's a coincidence. The same reading program taught with fidelity, and then our kids were passing at the same rate. Now, do we still have some work to do? Absolutely, but 90% is pretty good.
About 50% of our beginning kindergarten students come to us with deficits already, and that is based on our kindergarten readiness assessment. And with the Superkids program, I'm so proud and happy to say, and the great work of our teachers, we are close to 90% where they need to be going into 1st grade.
They just didn't sell us the program and leave us high and dry. They came and they supported us. Then, not only did they come in and talk with each one of those, they would meet with them afterwards and give some coaching strategies as to way to become a more effective teacher within the Superkids program. So it was tailored, the coaching was tailored to the teacher's individual needs.
She was very practical and walked us through what a Superkids lesson would look like so that I knew exactly what to do when I got back to my classroom.
How Superkids set itself apart was the engagement factor for the children. They absolutely get to love the characters, and it entices them to want to read and to learn to read, and that was different than anything we had seen out there.
When I walk through the after-school care programs and I see little groups of kids in a circle singing the songs that they learned that day in Superkids, that says a lot to me that this is a program that's engaging and impactful for our students.
I love teaching it. I'm excited about all the components, and my excitement is, of course, contagious to the students, and it's my favorite part of the day.
It's a really fun program, and you can tell through the student smiles that you see and the work that they're doing. They really enjoy it.
There's an excitement about reading that I hadn't witnessed in the past.
It's very engaging to all different types of learners, so I feel like you're never doing the same thing for a long period of time.
The daily handwriting routines are very important in kindergarten. A lot of times they come to us, they don't know how to grasp a pencil or write their name, but by the end of kindergarten, they're writing sentences, and they have that confidence, they have that trust, they're eager to learn.
My parents actually share with me that they love seeing their children come home, jump on the computer, want to do Superkids at home. They love to be able to see what the students are doing, so they have those conversations about the Superkids, the individual Superkids themselves. And I've had parents share with me that it's so funny to hear their child talk about a Superkid. They think they're students in the classroom. And that's the thing I love about it, because they are students in the classroom.
It's in a format that all teachers can obviously do their own spin, but we know that all kids are receiving the same great instruction and the same expected skills that they need to move on of what is expected in kindergarten to 1st grade to 2nd grade. It's a spiraling effect. We were very impressed with how it flowed, and it really does touch all components of the early foundational skills.
I really wish there was a program like this earlier in my career. I think that I wouldn't have focused so much, especially 4th, 5th, and 6th grade with kids who are reading below grade level. I felt like I was teaching a lot of what they should have received in K2 at the higher grades, and I can only imagine where kids would be today if they had a solid reading program back then.
When I think of Superkids, the 3 words that come to mind are engaged, effective, and fun.
Amazing, mind-blowing,
Fun, intentional,
Complete
Versatile.
and research-based.
Superkids is by far the best reading program I've taught in 22 years. I love teaching with Superkids. It is, first of all, very easy to teach. I don't have to worry about leaving gaps in my instruction. I know that if I teach this program the way it's set up, that I will give my students a complete education under the language arts umbrella, which is so comforting for me.
When you have children that come in and can't even identify a letter and they're leaving kindergarten reading, that's the best part.